I got a call earlier this week from a search committee, Atlanta-based search committee. Asked would I have any interest in coaching in the orange and white game. Well, it caught me by surprise. They said they'd like to have a meeting quiet, away from Knoxville, away from the media. They said, how about Omaha? I said, well, how about Las Vegas? They came back with Atlanta, and I said, well, what about Key West? So anyway, we ended up in La Follette. We met in La Follette earlier this week at a picnic shelter at Cove Lake State Park, hammered out the details, had a handshake, all very quiet, and the next afternoon Coach Dooley called and formally invited me to coach the team, and I accepted. It's a great challenge to be in the SEC, for one day at least, to be in the ranks of Bear Bryant, Steve Spurrier, Robert Nealon, Rod Dowhauer, Ron Zook, Ed Orgeron. So I couldn't pass it up.
And so we'll do a 7-on-7. We'll do a little move the field script, special teams, 2-minute, and then the last 15 minutes is when we break up in teams. And I'll introduce you guys, and then you just kind of hang around. You really got no role other than whatever you want to do.
Understood.
We figured that out.
I think Mike would do a lot better if he didn't take advice, if he has already. If he'd stopped taking advice from John Adams, Mike Griffith, and everybody else over there at the Knoxville News Sentinel. I respect Mike, but if he takes advice from them, he's toast on Saturday. John was the losing coach last year, and anything he's going to tell Mike might make him the second losing coach from the Sentinel 2 years in a row.
I heard what John Adams said, that I was a stopgap coach. And that may be true, but you know, he's the one that left. He ran out on his team. He could have been back here. But if I'm a stopgap coach, I may not be the first choice, but I'm the right choice. I think Matt Sims has got a lot of good football left in him. We're going to see that Saturday. We're going to see a lot of these young players like number 39 is going to play the game of his life, whoever he is. It really doesn't look like we've got enough offensive linemen to play a game, but we will.
I think I've got a pretty good team, especially offensively. Neither team can really get an offensive lineman, afford to get them hurt. But I've got Bray, and I've got Justin Hunter, and I've got some offensive weapons. Torrin Poole is also on the Orange team too, so I got some skill players.
Dearstone thinks that Herman Lathers and Austin Johnson are injured, but they're going to play. They've got to play. You know, fumble Ruski, it's all on the table.
What's your strategy going to be?
Oh, hell, I don't know. My strategy is going to be to stay out of the way, not get hurt, and if Coach Dooley won't let me do an onside kick on the opening kickoff, that'll kind of tell me where I stand.